Hey, thanks for joining us this week for this week's training tip. I'm going to expand a little bit on last week's tip where I was using a stationary object to move my horse around that object and keep her soft in her face, keep her soft in her head and neck, and be able to keep that distance between that stationary object and my horse's body the same all the time. I kind of worked on this mare last week at a walk and a trot. This week I'm going to work on it at a lope. And this is, like I said last week, this is an excellent exercise for any horse in any discipline, because your biggest challenge with softness, or my biggest challenge with softness anyway, is when I put speed with it. Okay, so this week I'm gonna ask this horse to depart into the correct lead, and I'm gonna lope around this cone, keeping her soft while being aware of the distance that I am away from that object the whole time. I'm thinking about where this horse is placing her feet, but at the same time I'm thinking about, is she soft behind the bridle? Is she staying soft in the rib cage? Is she keeping that inside hind leg up underneath her? Whoa. You know, in my opinion, you can't do that exercise too much. I mean, that is an excellent exercise for keeping all 5 parts of your horse's body soft, and at the same time being able to control the distance away from that object. You can play with it, moving your horse in, moving your horse out, softening those shoulders in, softening them out. Just a great exercise, and it having a stationary object in the middle really gives you a reference point so that you can keep that distance between it and your horse the same, and you can move in, move out. You can do a lot of variations from this exercise. That's our tip for this week. One thing I do want to tell you about, starting in February, for the February through June, we're going to be doing some 2-day mini clinics on the weekends. They'll be limited to 5 riders. It will be very specific as far as working on specific challenges with the horse and rider, and it'll be reasonably priced. So be watching our website, watch our Facebook page, and there'll be more information on those mini clinics to come. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.